What's up, everybody? I'm back at it today with the completely original content. I actually did not steal this from anybody. I'm not even lying, which is shit. I'm the type of guy who steals some shit, but nope, original. Top 10 fat rappers of all time. Who is the best fat rapper? I think the answer is obvious. We'll start out by having some precursors that I want to explain. Please don't get offended. This is just a joke, but the list should be valid according to my calculations. Um, I spent about 40 minutes trying to make this list, and you might ask, what the fuck? Why just think of fat rappers and just put them in order? But no, I had to look at the photos of them and gauge if they were fat enough, and it had to be during their prime if they were fat, because there were rappers who weren't fat during their prime or that were they weren't dropping those iconic albums when they were fat. They got fat later on or whatever it is. Um it's a keynote. It's looking at them at peak form. Some are also no longer fat as well. So that's another thing. So but that doesn't disqualify them if they used to be fat. They were. Um and they have to be obviously obese from the photos. So they have to be like round. Basically being round was the qualifier. It's not just some like an honorable mention is like MF Doom, for example. Like he didn't make it and he would be way up there, but I mean he's got a bit of a pot belly, but um he's not fucking huge. They gotta be fucking huge, bro. They like get me? They gotta be like spherical, okay? Um And an interesting common trend from my research was that Southern rappers and New York rappers were the two main groups, if not all of them. Let's see, yes, every single one on the top 10 list is either Southern or New York rapper from their place of origin. And I would guess they're just two big places on foods. They're also two of the rap hubs as well, so both things kind of add up to make them just commonplaces. But let's start off number one, Notorious B.I.G. Biggie. We're starting from the top dog of the fat rappers. Oh shit, let me just plug my computer in real quick. All right, I'm back. And Biggie, best flow, best lyrics, just most iconic out of any fat rappers. Number two, Big Pun. Very lyrical. Uh, has a skill almost on Biggie's level, but he's just has doesn't have as many classic albums. I think maybe if he lived longer, he could have lived up to be as good as Biggie, but nah, nothing on this list is honestly as good as Ready to Die. Three is Raekwon. Uh, I think Raekwon. He's probably got the second best album on this list with Only Built for Cuban Links, but um, and what puts him down a bit is that he he's not like crazy with the flow or lyricism. He's got amazing slang, really good storytelling, but as for pure rapping, uh his album making, song making is great, and obviously slang, he's one of the best, but he's not he's not Big Pun or Biggie with just pure rapping. Then number four we have Scarface, just iconic, very emotional delivery. Um, very deep messaging on his songs, and just really cool guy. Number five, we have Killer Mike. Been at it so long, and he's making classic albums in his like 50s or however old he is. Honestly, his Run the Jewels run was probably the best. And yeah, some of the solo ones like the RAP music, rap music. Um, uh, Great stuff. Number six, we have Rick Ross. He doesn't have as many classic albums as all these other rappers, but the thing is, he has so many iconic features that he's a part of. That he has to be at that placement. He just has to be. Number 7, I think, is Sean Price. Sean Price is an underground legend. He's fat enough. Um, and he cool guy, really fun mic presence, and his flows are crazy. He's got really aggressive delivery. So check him out. Um, Number 9, we have Action Bronson. That was who inspired me to make this list. Action Bronson. I was listening to Dr. Lecter by Action Bronson. I was just gonna do a review for it, but I was like, fuck it, just whatever. I'll just do this list. Action Bronson has some of the most iconic bars out of any rapper from this honestly century. Just the shit he spits is ridiculous. It's what Eminem wants to be. The modern Eminem wants to say shit as weird as Action Bronson says. And then number 10, Biz Markie, partially just because he's so iconic, but he's got a cool flow too. He's part of that ODB troupe and a lot of native tongues and stuff. Knew a bunch of old rappers, and he had a lot of skill, especially with freestyling. I'm pretty sure. Um, and yeah, honorable mentions. First, we have the ones that are too skinny. You might be thinking Ice Cube, Ice Cube, Run DMC, MF Doom, Ghostface Killer, LP, ODB, 50 Cent. None of them are fat enough. They're not fat enough. The thing about this list is like, look, they need to be like out to here. They need to be out to here, bro. That's what they need to be on this list. This is like truly guaranteed. No ifs, ands, or buts. They are obese at the time when they're dropping these classic albums. Um, and So yeah, all those ones I just listed off, you can take off. Uh, Honorable mention, honestly, he was at a good level. But it was so brief, and it was only like one album span period where it was actually good. Antipsychotic Kanye. Antipsychotic Kanye had some pretty hard music, low key. Um, but uh, some of Griselda members too skinny. Uh, Mike, like the underground Earl Sweatshirt type guy. Lucky's a crazy one, but he really got fat after he dropped all his classic shit. Elucid, not fat enough. Certain native tongue members, not fat enough. Um, and honorable mentions, they are fat enough on the scale, but they're just not good enough. E40 was very close to be on this list. Him and Fat Joe. Fat Joe's the other one. E40 and Fat Joe are kind of interchangeable with Biz Markie, honestly. Um, but I'm gonna keep Biz Markie up there because I think he's the best out of the three. Um, and yeah, Heavy D, Shaq. Shaq is another one. Dave Blunts. Dave Blunts is a modern Pope. Dalek, if you know who that is, he's very underground. Big Pooh and Fonte from Little Brother, and then Gucci Mane when he was just in that lean belly mode. But he might not have been big enough. Um, so yeah, stay beautiful, stay fat, have a good day.